ABC 10 News Pinpoint Weather Super 7-Day Forecast.
When it comes to the water, a lot has happened in the past 24 hours. We had a tsunami watch. It got upgraded to an advisory. Now that advisory is gone, it's been lifted. No more tsunami risk. Instead, the National Weather Service has given us a new special weather statement. They're saying no more tsunami risk, but we could see some small fluctuations in the sea level. I'd watch for messages from local authorities. Out of an abundance of caution, though, I would definitely stay out of the water still, because with the special weather statement, we're still expecting our wave heights anywhere from 1 to 3 feet. We saw our first abnormal waves coming in right around 1 a.m., but they didn't really cause too much of an impact. And it is a good idea to watch out for high tide. Next one happening at 2 this afternoon. Now, there are a few reasons that we could have been downgraded. Well, we're really far away for one. And on the coastline here, it's really easy to get anywhere from 1 to 3 feet above sea level, but you could still see some impacts on the immediate coastline. As I mentioned, I would definitely stay out of the water, stay away from the beaches. We could also see some impacts in places like harbors, ports, and marinas. But now that our advisory is lifted, I would shift my attention to places like Hawaii. They still have their advisory until Saturday morning. They've seen waves recorded over 4 feet tall. And on the California-Oregon border, so way north of us, they have a tsunami warning, which is more severe because their wave heights could reach up close to 5 feet. They could see some significant impacts from inundation. All this started, of course, with that big earthquake, magnitude 8.0 earthquake right here. That one was in eastern Russia yesterday afternoon. And to put magnitude 8.8 in perspective, that is one of the biggest earthquakes ever recorded. More energy released than several hundred nuclear bombs going off at the same time. And that is what's triggering the tsunami concern for so many places around the world, because you have that earthquake here and that really big energy release I mentioned starts pushing the water away. Now, the tsunami waves themselves don't really get all that tall until they get closer to the coastline. They find some shallower water, and the water basically piles up to form a much higher wave. Now, for the places that do still face a tsunami risk, it's tricky because you can't exactly forecast when that's going to come. You need the wave to pass over a buoy to learn more information. Of course, highest risk going to be next to the water in a lot of places, and the first wave may not be the biggest, so many places are still seeing some level of earthquake risk all the way through to this coming Saturday. But hey, aside from the earthquake risk, San Diego's forecast is pretty quiet. Beautiful conditions. Once again, be very careful of the water, but we're going to see nice highs in the mid to upper 70s all the way through the weekend. Cooling off a little bit for the beginning of next week. Partly cloudy skies with a high of 75 in San Diego. Our inland neighborhoods are going to see highs pretty close to 90 degrees, so it's going to be a hot few days, especially in neighborhoods like Ramona that could easily reach into the 90s. El Cajon's going to be pretty warm too. Mountains are seeing a mix of 80s throughout the week, and for the next 7 days in the deserts, expect things to be hot, all triple digits.